Hello, this is Mr. Case, and this is 28.1b. 28.1b. We continue the story of China trying to resist outside influence, the Europeans coming in, like the British during the two Opium Wars, and taking a bite out of China and receiving Hong Kong as a prize. Extraterritorial rights, the Taiping Rebellion. It seems like the emperor in the Qing dynasty of the Manchus is really falling apart. Today we look at the open door policy. In 1899, the United States was looking at the situation in China. They had extraterritoriality, but they did not have colonies, and they were scared that they were going to be shut out of trade. So the United States proposed that China's doors be open to merchants of all nations. That China's doors be open to merchants of all nations. And surprisingly, European nations agreed. This protected U.S. trading rights and China's freedom from colonization. It protected U.S. trading rights and China's freedom from colonization. The Emperor Guangxu fails in an attempt to modernize China. Fails in an attempt to modernize China. Looks like too little too late. Qing officials reject innovations. Qing officials reject innovations. It seems like they wanted to stick their head in the sand and hope that the Europeans went away. That's not going to help. The Dowager Empress Tzu Chi, the Dowager Empress Tzu Chi reverses reforms. Reverses reforms. Tzu Chi's relative, Guangxu, thought that he had the permission to modernize. Not so. Tzu Chi reverses reforms, and frustration grows among the Chinese. Frustration grows among the Chinese. It seems like China is not going to go with the flow and modernize. Around 1900, there was a Chinese rebellion called the Boxer Rebellion. The Chinese rebellion against the Dowager Empress's rule and foreign influence. The Boxer Rebellion was a Chinese rebellion against the Dowager Empress's rule and foreign influence. Anybody who was not Chinese was a target. This means businessmen, this means Christian missionaries, anybody who was not Chinese was targeted. A multinational force is going to crush the rebellion. Multinational force crushes the rebellion. Who's it made up of? Japanese, United States, French, British. These soldiers, about 26,000 soldiers, were able to crush this rebellion. They had military might that the Chinese did not have. But one of the things we're going to see here is that nationalism, or patriotism, emerged in China. The Chinese began to really have a love for their land. Nationalism emerged in China, a united China. The Dowager Empress works towards reform, but change was slow. The Dowager Empress works towards reform, but change was slow. So in the years before World War I, China was trying to get its act together. Well, this is Mr. Case, Chapter 28.1b. This is done. See you down the road. Bye-bye.